guys, I'm here at the Bridger National Forest on the Grays River with my buddy Paul Cardall, and we are out here fly fishing, sitting around and eating, and just having a good time hanging out this week.
So we are out here in this large field. There are cows everywhere, and we're just looking through all the cow patties. I know that sounds absolutely disgusting, but mushrooms grow in the cow patties, and I guess people eat those to have a psychedelic trip. I've never had that experience. I don't know that I want that experience, but would you eat something growing out of a cow patty? That is the question. Jordan, would you eat something growing out of a cow patty?
Definitely not.
Explain the process. A cow poos.
This creates the perfect growing medium for mushroom spores to land on and grow upon.
And they're edible mushrooms.
They're edible mushrooms.
But are they the type of mushrooms that are like psychedelic mushrooms, or are they like healthy?
So these are psilocybe mushrooms that grow in this.
Well, they'll grow right in the top of it and in the crevices of it where moisture holds pockets.
So if you poured water on it,
you could potentially get something to grow, especially on here where it's already, you can see that they've been there, so the spores are present.
So all it's going to take is moisture to get it to activate them and get them to grow.
Is there anything in this one?
Nope.
Nothing in this one. Okay, well, on to the next patty. We're looking for cow patties. It's kind of like a snipe hunt for old men. Look at these. This is like petrified over here. Look at this guy.
What the heck?
What is that? That's really old. It's like a charcoal. Wow. He must have eaten something, some really bad grass. All right, we're gonna keep looking here. I imagine as we get closer to the camp where all those cows were, we could find something. This is more fresh. Looks like somebody came in here and tried to mess with this one.
It's been kicked over.
Yeah, maybe the cows are just walking on it. Interesting. Well, come over here to these guys. I'm not seeing anything in there. Maybe what you gotta do, Jordan, is go over to one of the cows and just whisper in his ear.
I just have to ask.
You just have to ask. Isn't this incredible? This is what's incredible. Look at this view. It's absolutely insane. God's painting. And then we go to this. This is fresh. Yeah, we gotta find some, just to show the audience they exist. If we cross this road, there's Dylan. We're just flipping over cow patties. Seeing what we find.
Nice. Steaks are ready.
Okay.
Already?
Steaks are ready. We could probably walk through here. Mushrooms. This view is insane.
Yeah, it was.
Absolutely incredible.
You're gonna get a shot of them like disappearing in the pores.
Yeah. You found one?
Yep, it's covered in them. They're old.
So, okay. So, what do they look? Oh, like these little guys.
These little guys.
Let me zoom in on that.
These ones are pretty old,
Yeah.
but these are little psilocybe mushrooms. Right here.
Oh yeah, they're all over the place.
All these little guys.
It's incredible.
And I've been told they have a distinct earthy flavor. But I wouldn't know anything about that.
What does it taste like?
Tastes earthy.
What does that mean, earthy? Like dirt?
Like dirt. Dusty dirt
So
flavor.
like if you ate a worm, it would kind of taste like that?
Not as gross as a worm. They have a very recognizable taste, though, if you've tasted them before.
But these obviously will have no effect because they're just old, dead.
They'll carry an effect. I mean, they're dried when people save them anyways.
Wow.
So they can have an effect. But there's not a lot here.
All right, kids. Well, don't try this at home
Don't do that.
or when you're camping. I wonder what the vitamins would be in those. Wait a minute. What kind of minerals you'd receive out of those?
Potassium.
Potassium. Yeah, this one had a ton of them. So
Incredible. I guess we better.
You could probably water this and get a bunch of these to grow up out of it because you've had a bunch of spores in there.
Good morning, everybody. We finally found a mushroom in one of the cow patties, but I did not find it. I don't know how to find these things. This is why I call on the experts, like Jordan. Jordan, tell us about this lovely.
This was actually not in a cow patty. You won't find these. in
Oh,
a cow
no
patty.
kidding?
This was just out in the field. This is a bolete mushroom, and you can see the pores on the underside. It's kind of like a really fine sponge texture underneath there.
Zoom in there.
And you can pretty much be assured that if you find a mushroom that has this pore-like texture, that it is edible. There are a few that have this kind of structure that aren't necessarily great to eat, but worst case scenario, you know, you're gonna have a tummy ache or something. Like, these will not kill you. They're not gonna hurt you. Again, I'm not a mushroomologist. I'm not an expert in these, but these are generally safe if you find something that has a structure like this. I don't touch anything that has gills. There are plenty of very good edible ones that have gills, but the identification is much harder on something like that. So something that has ridges that go all the way down like a chanterelle, or something that has the pores like this. These pores, if you find something like this, more than likely it's a type of bolete and totally edible. You do want to cook them before you eat them. Any kind of wild mushroom you want to cook before you eat them. And anytime you're trying a new mushroom, you do want to try a little bit, wait, see how it sits with your stomach. I have read reports that boletes, different types of boletes, don't always sit well with everybody. But I've never talked to anybody that's ever had a problem with eating these.
So on the show alone, if you had found those,
I actually did.
you did.
I actually found boletes on the show, and I ate. They were much larger than this. They were more golden color. Now this one's kind of past its prime, but yeah, I probably ate 8 or 10 of them. But
And did it help?
yeah, there's not a lot of calories in mushrooms, but there are a lot of vitamins and a lot of minerals, a lot of essential nutrients. So you have things like zinc and selenium, a lot of good stuff that are in them. So they are really good for one, bulk, just having something in your stomach, but getting those nutrients in you when you're deprived of calories is really important too. So this is a cool find. It's the only one I found out here.
That is a top pocket find. That's
Top pocket
incredible.
find, for sure.
All right, well, all right, everyone. That concludes this episode of All Hard Adventures. Just real quick, this is my good buddy Scott. We went to high school together. We graduated 30 years ago this year. Because of the pandemic, we did not get to have a glorious reunion. So we're having our reunion now. And he is actually washing my dishes. So what a reunion. Fantastic. It's been awesome. Right. Men doing dishes, dishes doing men.
I feel
men
bad.
doing dishes, dishes doing
Do not share this video or my wife will expect this when I get home.
That's a very good point. Hey, the flosser. Thanks, guys.
You found a flosser in there? Not only did Ryan cook for us, he brought us a floss. Because he's tired of looking at our teeth.
Yeah, I'm like, hint taken, okay?
All right.
When you got teeth like these.
Oh my gosh. It's like David Letterman teeth, man. That's
I don't know whether to smile or kick a field goal.
That's a good thing.